Hi, this is a video that is going to explain the interface of Account Creator Plus. First we have up here under Tools, we have Debug. If you don't think that the proxy is working right and you think maybe there's an issue with your proxies or something, you can validate the proxy and it will bring up here the What is my IP webpage before it goes to Outlook, so you can validate that it is indeed using the proxy. Under Settings, we have email settings. These are optional. If you want to define a custom email prefix, you can. This is everything before the @ symbol. So you can put in, if you're going to be doing something perhaps about cameras or something, you could put something about Bob the cameraman and in there. And Account Creator Plus will add stuff on the end of it to make it unique. So it'll add, just randomness down there, and in no particular order at all. Sometimes it'll be numbers, sometimes it'll be just numbers. But if you don't want an email prefix, you don't have to. Same with the email password. If you want to define your own password, you can put it in here. You can also define custom gender, male or female. You don't have to do that though. If you have it on here, this is all custom. So if you don't have anything in here, Account Creator Plus will just randomly generate something for you. Bulk catch-alls. This is for people that want, let's say you want to create, you have 10 projects you want to create, and so you need 10 catch-alls. And in each catch-all, you want to have 50 email addresses forwarding to that catch-all. So you would put in here 10. And then in this box, you would put in 50. And you would leave this blank. Okay. Capture retries. This is set to 1 retry. If for some reason you're not getting a good success rate with that, you can bump this up to whatever you want, how many times you want it to retry captchas, if your captcha provider gets it wrong. Profile settings. Account Creator Plus will upload a profile picture for the email address for you. So you can choose the folder here that contains your pictures. Just make sure there's only pictures in that folder and nothing else. If you decide you don't want to do that, just click reset and it'll reset that so there's no folder chosen. Account Creator Plus will also resize the picture and resize the aspect ratio so it'll fit into a square box if you wanted to. Otherwise, maybe the top or the bottom or the sides will get cut off because of the aspect ratio. If you have like a rectangle picture, you cannot fit a rectangle into a square box. So it needs to get resized and the aspect ratio needs to get messed up too. So your picture might appear to be a little stretched or a little squished, if that's important to you for the whole picture to show up in the profile box. Otherwise, you can click no. If you use your own proxy rotator, you can click this, so you don't have to have anything in the select proxies, and you can put in as many emails as you want here. Otherwise, it's going to check. It's going to say, hey, do you have enough emails in here for as many proxies as you have? So if you're using something like HMA, you can do that, or if you have some other proxy rotator. All right, so that's the custom settings. If you don't want to use any of that stuff, you don't have to. If you just want to create one catch-all, you can leave this blank. Come in here, put in that as how many emails you want to put in, and hit run. And then it will go and it will create one catch-all for you, and it will set the spam rule and the POP3 respect rule. And then it will repeat the whole process over again. It will fill this box in with the main account. And then it will begin to create email addresses, as many as you have defined here, at least as many as you have defined here. It creates them in chunks of 11, so if you have 23 in here, it's probably going to create 33. but no problem. It's not using any more CAPTCHAs or proxies than what it would if it was using 23 because it creates 10 aliases. And aliases are free. So, and then we'll go ahead and create this, whatever, 33 emails, and we'll forward all those emails to the email address that is defined in here. This is where you choose your proxies. If you don't have any proxies, I have some recommended here. You can get some as cheap private proxies as $1 per private proxy, or this one company here, there's a coupon code for it, and they have very, very fast turnaround. So I also have a little blacklist checker built in here, and I'll explain that in another video. The override button lets you, if you want to add, let's say you already have a catch-all, so you have John the Cameraman at Outlook.com, and a lot of the emails that were forwarding to John the Cameraman at Outlook.com were blacklisted. So you need to create some more. So you'd come in here, you'd put that in there, and then you'd put in as many as you want to create, 33. And if you want to overwrite the ones that are already in the folder, John the Cameraman, then you just click overwrite. If you want to add to it, you don't click overwrite. So if you're going down the line and you're like, oh man, I don't have enough email addresses for the John the Cameraman project, I need to create some more, but the ones I have in there are still good and I still want to use them, then you would not click overwrite. So, all right, and then the CAPTCHA service accounts. Come in here. Do not use CAPTCHA Sniper. It doesn't work. You can use. The only reason why CAPTCHA Sniper doesn't work is because it can't solve the Hotmail CAPTCHA. So otherwise, use Death by CAPTCHA, deCAPTCHA, or bypass CAPTCHA. If you want to use other ones, you can use a software called Capture Breaker, and it will redirect stuff for you, so you can use other service providers. But these are all the ones that are built in right now. So to add it, you just click Add. If you want to add deCAPTCHA, fill in all the fields, including the port number, and it will work. So that's it for the interface.